Hello, what's up everybody? You are watching Luminous Nova, and today I'm presenting the very first episode of The World of Flow Arts. Today I bring you a special guest because we have Lucie sitting here next to us. All brightened up, shiny in makeup and everything. So what I want to do with this series, I want to explain to you what is flow arts. I mean, flow arts is basically dancing with an object, for example, a hula hoop, or maybe you've heard of poi spinning or spin fans. These objects will all come by in this series through interviews with people, and everyone has their unique style and their uniqueness to bring to this world. And today, Lucie is our first guest. Hello, Lucie, welcome. So Lucie has also been one of my first guests on the stream that I do on Twitch, and it's been very fun because Lucie actually practices flow arts on stilts.
As well,
so that's like super impressive. But we'll get into that. I have a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
Lucie, do you also have a stage name, or is it Lucie?
Well, I have my a company name, right?
Yeah, company name. Yeah.
Afterglow Arts.
Afterglow Arts.
Yes.
And it's mostly about flow arts.
It's actually a combination of a lot of different things. A lot of things I'm doing, so dance, stilts, flow arts, and other things.
I've known Lucie for quite some time. We've been stilt walking together first, and then you were also the first person that I knew that actually practices flow arts. So then you've been my first guest on the stream, and now the first guest for this YouTube series. Let's get into it.
Yes.
The first thing first, how did you get started with flow arts?
Well, I met one of my ex-boyfriends in a club, and he was doing some lead poi. So poi, we will get to it later, what is poi, but it's one of the props. And I saw this light in the darkness, and I'm like, what is it? It's making shapes, and there's colors, and it's changing, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. And that's why I start talking to him. I'm like, hey, this is so cool, what is it? So that was my first actual contact with flow arts, but I think I've seen flow arts before, but you're kind of like, oh yeah, that's something, some fire LED. You're not really sure what it is, so I'm sure I got in contact with it before, but this was a first time which it was in front of my eyes.
Yeah, it caught your eye. You wanted to get closer and do something with it. Yeah. I feel like that's a natural thing. For me personally, I saw a hula hoop on a festival before, didn't get inspired, but then when I saw it online, I wanted to do it, So it also depends on the timing that you get into contact with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you know about the term flow arts?
Well, the term itself, I don't know if I know if you search on Google and you're like, what is flow arts? But I feel and I think, from my experience, it's like a freedom with the object you're dancing with, and you're free to do whatever. And there's no boundaries, and it can be tricks and can be just feeling it, So that's what I think, or what I know about flow arts.
Yeah,
but
nice.
I don't know the official, what is officially written. Oh, flow arts is.
Yeah, it's debatable. Flow arts is a very new term.
Flow, flow. It can be also dance flowy, right? So it's
flow is basically in everything.
Yeah.
Flow can be in any type of art form or in any type of activity. Once you're practicing a skill multiple times and then it becomes automatic, that's when you get a flow. Mm-hmm. And that for flow arts is also the flow state that you can get in. It's basically when you don't have to think anymore about anything, but you can just let your body take over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is something that kind of the art form, flow arts, also represents, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, what is flow arts about for you? Like what you just described as like the term, is that also how you connect with it?
Yes, so I think it's, yeah, exactly this thing that you don't have to think. Because sometimes we think too much about things, you know, throughout the day. So for me, it's just like, it's different because I'm first dancer, you know, and now flow arts, it's a prop. So it's not part of your body, but it should be part of your body, but it's not like your body, right? So sometimes it's difficult because it's an object and it doesn't react similar ways, like if you put your hand like this, you know?
Yeah.
So finding out how it can be part of your body actually.
Yeah.
And searching for, you know, how to collaborate with this object.
Yeah, make it part of who you are, in a sense.
Yes, so I think for me, yeah, not thinking and flowing, but many times I still think a lot, because if you learn a trick or something, then you're like, oh yeah, I need to do it really properly.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just nice to, you know, be in your living room and take the prop, put music and not thinking. And that's, I think, what is it about, rather than, okay, practicing tricks and stuff like that.
Okay, nice, yeah. Okay, so I know about you, you spin a bunch of props, but like which props do you spin? And let's start with your main prop, like which are the main ones and which do you do a little bit?
Well, I would say main prop would be fans.
Fans, yeah.
Yes, fans. And then I do some poi. Then I do also some hoop. Then do also like other different dancey props, you know, like fire palms or how you say it, fire cups, or things you can really dance with much more freely, because it's not about, okay, it needs to be in certain position, so you create the shapes. And whale fans as well.
Oh yeah,
silk
the whale
fans.
Yes. Yeah.
And wings.
Wings as well, yes.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
And I recently bought dragon stuff, which I would like to do.
Okay, so this is what you're working on, yeah.
That will be next one, but it just arrived, so let's take it easy.
Let's take your time with it, yeah.
Take it easy, yeah, and that's it, I guess. Yeah,
okay.
More to come.
And do you do all of them with LED and fire? I mean, palm torches, palm torches are naturally like with fire, it's like a torch from your hand. So then that's like a fire thing. I have seen LED versions, but they're not as pretty. It's just not.
Yeah, I've seen it as well, but I was
it's
like,
just a stick.
Yes, I was a bit like, it's, you know, I don't think it makes sense to, you know, put any effort in it. So yes, I think I do all of them with fire. Yes, I mean, of course, wings are only LED.
Yeah, wings are.
I mean, you
LED,
can have, actually, you can have wings. You can have fire wings, but that's different.
Yeah, it's like a metal piece.
Yes.
Rather than the wings that you use are more like fluidly.
So yes.
They're more like from the belly dancing.
And fire umbrella, I haven't seen. Yeah, I've seen some LED umbrellas with lights. Yeah. And I would like actually have some LED umbrella, but that's for the next time. Yeah, so most of them, yeah, fire and LED. So both, all the props.
Yeah, nice. So what is your favorite? Is that also the fans, the main prop?
I think it is, but it also depends on the day, and you know, I don't know. It's maybe, you know, I have a feeling about dragon stuff that, you know, I will really like it. Okay, nice. So yes, I think it depends on the mood, you know. Yeah. I'm not that experienced, for example, hooper, but I don't have LED hoop myself, but I borrowed it from a friend, and I was at my place, you know, just flowing with it. I'm like, wow, you know, I can do some things if nobody's watching. Yeah. But once you're kind of like, you know, watched and stuff, you get maybe a bit insecure. Yeah. But yeah. So.
So I personally find this question interesting because there's many props from flow arts that have often been used in the circus. So I want to ask you, what is like, you know, the difference between like a circus hula hooper or a circus like artist and a flow artist?
I don't think there's difference, right? But maybe it's the difference. I mean, I've seen some circus hoopers and they had like, I don't know, 20 hoops. So I feel like in circus, it needs to be really like, bam, like, okay, it needs to be
mind-blowing.
Yeah, but I think maybe flow arts is a bit more modest.
Okay.
You know, you can have one hoop and, you know, it's nice, but this is only my...
It's like,
Yeah, and I think also, it needs to be bigger and more spectacular, you know, I feel, because, you know, circus can be a big space, and that's what I think. But
yeah, I mean, in the circus, we see things that are beyond what most people can do. And I think as well, what you're saying, like flow arts is maybe a bit more accessible, maybe more about the dancing and not necessarily about pushing boundaries of humankind, you know?
Yeah. So.
Okay, nice. And do you have an inspiration in the flow arts world or an artist that you really admire for either their skill or like however, who is this and why do they inspire you?
I'm following few people, but I'm not like, oh my God, this is my, you know, it's good to have some like inspiration, but sometimes, you know, we take a lot of things from that inspiration, and it's good to also have maybe or not watch too much, so you can also have your own ideas. That's what I feel, because then I get influenced by certain things, and where is the line, right? Where is the line of, oh, this was my move, you took, you know, so, but I follow Grace Good.
Oh yeah, I know
so,
Grace
yes.
Good. Grace Good is a circus for me, you know, so she does a lot of really mind-blowing stuff.
Yes, she's from America. She was also in Got Talent in America, and she became really big, and she has amazing skills. She's doing crazy things. And then another one is Daria. It's a flow artist. It's a Russian girl, and she is really good with fans.
Okay.
So, and also Maria, you know Maria, right?
I'm not
from
sure.
Fire Fan School.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
She's a really good teacher. She has also some online classes and stuff like that. So I think it's really important, because it doesn't mean if you're a flow artist or whoever, dancer, that you're also a good teacher.
Yeah,
actually.
definitely. Yeah.
I mean, I find it super hard to teach anything, because you need patience and you need to know how to explain things, and you cannot think that people know what is closed grip or open grip from the start if they never had the prop. So it's important to feel like the beginner, which I think it's difficult if you're at a certain level. So I think those people, and there's so many other people I follow on Instagram, but I cannot now recall all the names.
Well, I mean, you only named 3, you know, like that's already a lot.
Yes.
I think it's good. Thank you for sharing. We will get them on the video displayed when we edit it. So for today, what are you gonna show us for the episode? Like what's I already said it a little
yes,
bit.
you said it already.
We're going to see some flow arts on stilts, but which props will you use?
I will try to use all 4 props.
All 4.
So it's wings, it's silk fans.
Okay.
It's fans, normal fans.
Normal fans, all the fans.
You will see it. And then some poi.
Nice. And those are all LEDs, right?
Yes. No fire today.
No. We're in the studio. Let's not burn it down. Like we're guests here the first time, you know. Like, okay.
Yes. So that's on the stilts, and then I hope we can still make it for the LED dresses.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you have LED dresses as well. It's very
infinity.
fabulous. Yeah, it's really amazing. Let's see if we can squeeze it in today.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Now, the last question I have is, where do you see flow arts in like 50 years from now?
15 or 50?
50.
50 years.
Like,
wow.
yeah.
Well, I think it's gonna be crazy. Like when it comes to technology, I cannot. Yeah, I think it's gonna be something crazy. I cannot. It's already crazy, I feel, and it's moving so fast that you buy a prop and maybe after some time there's already better technology. So I don't know. I think, of course, the level and new tricks and maybe new props. I feel maybe new props, but the technology, which I cannot really imagine how it will be in 50 years. I don't know. It will be like you will be sucked in the prop, and you will be one in the prop or you will be the prop, or you will be controlling the prop with your body without, or the prop will be the prop will be floating or something, and you will just. I don't know.
Okay. I like the vision, though. I like the vision, like controlling props with your mind. I think that could be possible for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And also for the audience, I think it's gonna be, maybe they can be kind of also much more into it, more like really 3D, or how do you say? You know, not just watching it, but I don't know. I have some like science fiction movies now in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
Like there's lights everywhere, and yes, I'm looking forward to it. If I'm still here, of course.
Yeah, if we can see it.
I'm like an old lady. Yes, that's good. You know how it was 50 years ago. Oh my God, what is it?
Yeah.
So I hope for some new props as well. I think it's kind of limitless, and it's crazy what people actually are making up, like, you know, so yes, the future is bright. I hope bright.
Yay, yeah, I hope so too. Well, thank you so much for being here today. This was Lucie, everybody. Lucie has her own company, Afterglow Arts, and you can hire Lucie with multiple different acts in flow arts, but also stilts and dancing. So be sure to check the website and all the links below. And yeah, Lucie, is there anything you want to share with the world? Take your moments.
Go with the flow.
Nice, yay. Well, thank you so much, and let's get on dancing.
Yes.
Yay. Woohoo.